What is up, everybody? Tuberverse Steve here today, and apparently Square Enix is suffering the side effects of accepting Sony exclusivity money for Final Fantasy 16. Square Enix is just slightly panicking. I'm pretty sure they're probably extremely panicking because their Final Fantasy 16 pre-orders tracking below Final Fantasy 15, so they're not very high. 15 had a lot more pre-orders. They pretty much said that people were more interested in 15 than they are in 16. Maybe because it's only tied to one platform. Like, you made this time exclusivity deal that it's not even going to be on PC at day one. PC owners got to wait. And then Xbox owners are not getting this game. So you got to rely this on a PS5 fan base. Dumb decision, Square Enix. And you're panicking and worried about that. You deserve it. That was a dumb move to take Sony exclusivity money for this nonsense, for this third-party game. I enjoyed 15 on my Xbox. I enjoyed Kingdom Hearts 3 on my Xbox. It is sad that I can't play Final Fantasy 16 on my Xbox because of this dumb exclusivity nonsense. So, you reap what you sow. You get what you deserve for doing this stupid deal. It's just funny that they're just panicking. They're running with a chicken with their head cut off at this point because the 16 pre-order numbers are not that high, which you kind of want this game to do well because Square Enix other games outside of Final Fantasy don't do that well. So you kind of want the Final Fantasy, your mainline stuff, to do well. But it looked like it might be tracking less than the last game, which is not good for Square Enix. So I think this is just hilarious because they didn't learn from Forspoken that they don't want to make these games exclusive to just one platform. Apparently not. You didn't see what happened to Capcom when they made the last game PlayStation exclusive with Street Fighter 5. That didn't turn out too well. So, you're not Spider-Man here, people. You're not Miles Morales. You're not the Spider-Man. Spider-Man can pull off the exclusivity. They can pull off the exclusivity because it's the most popular superhero franchise. I don't know about Final Fantasy, though. It's a niche genre at that with RPGs. It's just a weird decision to make that exclusive. But, that's Square Enix. They keep making these decisions and keep biting them in the butt. So there you go. Let's see what people got to say about this. 15 was on everything. 16 on one platform. What do they expect? Yeah, I mean, it's kind of common sense. I guess they thought because of the PS5 hype they was going to do more sales. I don't know what they were thinking with this exclusivity deal. Is that so? This person just laughs at their downfall. Okay. This is still pretty good considering it's on one platform. You're comparing 3 versus 1. When they could have a lot more, they just sold on Xbox and PC of day one. It's like Xbox games would have bought this game. It's a major game, but because they didn't put it on one platform, I might just wait to buy this game now because I don't know. I don't feel like fully support Square Enix keeping this on one platform, to be honest. I don't know. If I'm even going to buy the game day one, to be honest. Well, was Square Enix learned that they want to be successful, you can't just put your game on PlayStation. Capcom learned the hard way with Street Fighter 4, Street Fighter 5, the last game. Compare that, this dude is all the way messed up. Compare that to the new Street Fighter 6, it's almost like Multiplats is better than just Sony. Good for Square, F them. Gave it a middle finger, said F them. Release it on PC. It's not fair, even as a huge Final Fantasy 14 Yoshi P fan, to expect me to pre-order if it's not on my platform I game on. Like, that's my issue. Also, this month is overrun with content. 16, Diablo 4, Zelda, Elder Scrolls Online, and more. Okay, a lot of games coming out very recently. This is clickbait at its worst because the full quote is this. I bring this up because I heard recently that Square Enix is panicking slightly over its Final Fantasy 16 pre-order numbers, which are tracking behind Final Fantasy 15, even account to the lesser number of launching. I'm not about to read all this, but he says it's clickbait. Okay. Square, I know we'll put our new AAA game on only one platform. Also, Square, why aren't there a lot of pre-orders? So he says he got the surprise Pikachu face. I don't know. Apparently, they thought they were going to sell more copies. There's more hype for this game, even being on one platform versus the several other platforms 15 was on. Doesn't make much sense to me, but apparently Square was seeing something that everybody else doesn't see at this point. Well, selling a game to all gamers might have an impact on sales. Yeah. It smells like it failed to meet expectations, and I'm here for it. Yeah, Square Enix been having a recent trend that all some of the most recent titles they say they failed to meet expectations. I was like, you're making terrible decisions. That's probably why. Um, Square Enix headquarters right now is like, why? What is this? A cat? I don't know where this little creature is. It's like, why his hands up in the air? I don't know. They should sell some of their NFTs. Once again, that decision was stupid to the whole NFT decision. And it's like they're making more with a decision of making their games exclusive with Sony. It's like, stop it. The only you got that you got a good run with Final Fantasy VII remake. Sure, people want to buy that because it's that's like one of the most popular Final Fantasy games. But 16, I don't know if you're not gonna have that same success you do with Final Fantasy VII remake. So this exclusivity is just nonsense. Like, stop with the exclusivity deals with Sony. It's not you're not winning with these deals. Like, it's just dumb. Like, they're losing with these deals. Sony's winning, but you're not. Maybe they should just stop making console exclusives then. You think that would be the case, but they keep doing it. LOL failed to meet expectations again. Not looking good. It is just fascinating how, how Capcom is just doing so amazingly well right now, but Square Enix is doing the complete opposite of that. That's just fascinating. PS5 adoption is still relatively low, and it's not coming to Switch, PS4, or Xbox. They would probably need to release a DLC when more people own a PS5 to get a second round of game sales. PC version later will help too. Yeah, especially with all the games coming out too. Like, there's a large amount of games coming out in this recent, like, between last week and the upcoming weeks. A lot of games are coming out, so it's like, out of all those games, you want people to buy this game exclusively on PS5 when there's so many games that you have competition right now. This wasn't a really smart decision, like, because I think I might get Diablo 4 over this, to be honest, and play that for a while. I still got Zelda. So people are juggling between all the games that came out recently to even consider this game, to be honest. So it's like, if you wanted more sales, you probably should have released the game on more platforms. That would have been obvious, but they had to take that Sony exclusivity money, which is biting them in the butt. So I would say you hate to see it, but you kind of love to see it. They deserve their karma for not making this game on Xbox. So like what the previous comment said, F them at this point. Final Fantasy 15 released on Black Friday week. Final Fantasy 16 is coming out near summer vacations, graduation, and holidays. Approximately 10% potential decrease with no Xbox, even greater decrease with no PC. Zelda and Diablo, and you got Street Fighter as well too. But I think Zelda and Diablo is probably taken away from that fan base more than Street Fighter. Economy is down. That was definitely a big factor too. And people are tired of getting burnt on pre-orders. Yeah. The game is still gonna do fine. Why is everyone getting antsy about? Because this game, they're predicting this game to do worse than 15. That's probably why. What did you expect, making the game a PS5 timed exclusive? Nobody has a PS5. Everyone's just waiting for the PC release. If it was coming on all platforms, PS4, Xbox, Xbox One, Series, and PC, then I'd probably have a chance to exceed sales somewhat to Final Fantasy 15. But F and whatever, fanboys are gonna fanboy. That's even if they buy the game. That's even if these Sony fanboys even buy the game, because we know the sales records for these games be super low. Let's be honest. Unless it's like Call of Duty or Fortnite or whatever, or FIFA or Madden, whatever casual game of the month it is. Those games do extremely low for these niche games like this. So, hilarious seeing Xbox fans celebrating this. You sad bunch are pitiful. The game will do just fine. Yeah, they said that about Forspoken. That game didn't do just fine. They said Forspoken was going to do fine too, but we saw how it turned out. If it helps you sleep at night, you may celebrate for now. I mean, I'm just saying, they said Forspoken was going to do fine too. Even bragging about how the game did top 10 in NPDs once, but that game studio is not even here anymore. They closed down and so got submerged back in Square Enix. So it's like it's not looking good. What's going on? I've been told that the PlayStation dudes be buying every game, so well, that's a big lie. They really don't be buying these exclusive games like that. Because if that was the case, Forspoken and their studio, their headquarters would be around at this point. Don't release it on one extremely expensive console, then. Yeah. People just said it's just a dumb decision. They probably want to sell more. They probably should have it on multiple consoles. It's kind of just where we're getting at from here. So this is going around, but Square Enix does this for almost every game because the expectations are always higher than they should be. This does not mean it's not selling well. Square Enix is just doing that weird and not meet our expectations thing. Okay. Well, it's almost like PS5 exclusivity isn't good for raw sales. Damn, guess the exclusivity money ain't worth it. Oh man, this is funny. Like Square Enix just being roasted is just never not funny because they make a lot of terrible decisions with the whole NFT nonsense. They're making games exclusive to Sony. It's just weird over there. Like the only good thing they really got is that Final Fantasy remake. And hopefully Kingdom Hearts turns out just fine. Hopefully you won't gotta hear about no stupid exclusivity with that game. But yeah, this is not a good move for Square Enix in my opinion. But I'm gonna conclude it right here. Definitely want to see your thoughts down below about Square Enix panicking over these pre-order numbers. Definitely want to see your thoughts down below. Leave a like for this video. As always, thanks for watching and peace.